What's going on, guys? Ryan here. In today's episode, I'm going to show you my entire Funko Pop Chase collection. I've actually got a lot of ideas for some cool videos coming up. You may have saw a recent one where I actually went pop hunting. I highly recommend you check that one out. But today's video, just breaking out my Chase collection. I had them all over my office. I had them all over in different shelves and whatnot. And I honestly don't have them organized very well. And that's one thing I need to work on. That aside, I want to go ahead and show you guys my collection. I started collecting Pops back in January of 2017, so literally less than a year, actually coming up on a year. And so to have all these Chases in my collection is pretty cool. Hopefully 2018 will bring even more and we'll find some good stuff. So let's get to it. First up is the one that has just been released about, I don't know, maybe 30 days ago, maybe less than that. It's actually the Luke with Speeder Chase. And I've picked this one up while I was in box lunch in Orlando, Florida. Super stoked to have this one. That's when I got this one. I also got, believe it or not, this video is not even out yet if you haven't seen it yet, but I actually have two of them. So yeah, I found a second one at a Toys R Us, and yeah, I showed that to you guys in a video. It might not even be out yet. It might be out, I don't know. But I have two of these guys. Love Star Wars. Star Wars is a lot of my collection. Unfortunately, Star Wars doesn't have a whole lot of Chases, and so most of my Chase collection obviously is not Star Wars. But I'm super happy to have these. I do have Leia with Speeder as well, and I've got her, back over there. So anyways, that's first two. These are in no particular order whatsoever. I just literally have them piled up here, and I'm just going to pick them randomly. Next up is from a video game I used to play as a kid on the Sega Genesis. Now, that was a long time ago, back when they first released 16-bit gaming. So that may date me a little bit with all the cool stuff they got now. But super stoked to have this one, Crash Bandicoot Chase version. So this one right here, black and white, is super cool. I love black and white Pops. They're some of my favorites. And yeah, I'm just super stoked to have this one. I actually do have the standard one, and I have the Hot Topic exclusive one with the biker outfit as well. But that's the Chase version. I like that one. So, Crash. Next up, in time for Christmas, Buddy the Elf. Now this guy right here is pretty cool. This is the one with the Jack in the Box. I think the standard one, he's got syrup, which he puts on spaghetti, which is just, ugh.
We elves try to stick to the four main food groups: candy, candy canes, candy corns, and syrup.
I don't even want to fathom that. He puts it on spaghetti and what was it, M&M's or Skittles or something else? Yeah, I can't even think about it. Anyways, pick this one up at Target of all places. So yeah, there's Buddy the Elf. If you guys have watched my video on how to find Funko Chase Pops, you've probably seen this one in it. Or there's actually a tip in there about going to Target towards the end of the day when they're about to close versus the morning time. So that's how I found this Pop, and I'm super stoked to have it because it's one of my favorite movies of 2017. But this one's Star-Lord, Guardians of the Galaxy. Love this one. Now, this Pop's not worth a whole lot of money. They made billions of these things, but I really like the movie, and I'm happy to have that one too. Next up is a Chase that I picked up also while I was in Orlando. Super stoked to have this one. Happy to have it. I don't have the common version of this one yet, so I do need to pick that one up. So I've got both, but it's everywhere. I'm not really gonna have a hard time with that one. But this one is DC Comics Bombshells. This is Catwoman. The standard version of this one has the black outfit instead of the purple. So actually, there's a picture of the side. That's the standard version. Oh, I might be a little bright. So pretty stoked to have that one too. This one I found right after finishing its first season in Netflix. I love Netflix. I watch all kinds of shows on there. Daredevil, Luke Cage, yeah, that one sucked. I didn't like Iron Fist. The Defenders, didn't like that one either. But this one I loved. And I'm looking forward to the Pops from his own season. But this is actually from Daredevil, and this is Punisher. So check him out. He's got Daredevil's cap right there. And I just think this one's cool. Sometimes Chases get a little lame where they don't really do a whole lot as far as making it a big variant. But this one's really cool. And I like that he's holding the Daredevil's helmet. Let me see if I get a better view. But yeah, man, love it. Love that show. Next up is a character from a video game I have never ever played. I don't have a whole lot of time to play video games between work and this and every other responsibility I've got to take care of, so video games aren't high on the list. But this one's cool because it's glow in the dark, and I just like glow in the dark pops. So here's Shadow Heartless. I think there we go. To go along with Shadow, I had to have another character from the game. I don't play video games all that much, but I do collect characters like that are advertising related and characters that have been around for a long period of time. So really that's why I wanted this one. And so I've got from the Box Lunch exclusive Organization 13, Mickey Chase. So there he is. The key is what glows in the dark on this one. Again, Box Lunch exclusive. Waited 3.5 hours in line for this guy, and worth every minute. So really happy to have that one in my collection. The next three I'm going to show you guys I actually picked up all on the same hunt. In fact, I picked them up. They were side by side by side. I got lucky. What can I tell you? It's from a TV show that I absolutely love. Again, it's on Netflix. I got late to the game on this one. Season 2 was just about to be released before I actually started watching Season 1. I watched about 2 episodes and then I ended up binge watching the rest of it. So anyways, here we go. Demogorgon Chase. I think this one's super cool. I like it. I know some people think the open mouth one should be the Chase, but that would kind of limit the people who could get the open mouth one. So I'm really happy this one's here. I love the hand pose. He's walking. I just think that's really cool. I mean, sometimes these chases can be a little lame. That one's not one. This one actually has some motion to it. And yeah, there's that one. So right after Demogorgon, here we go. The star of the entire show of Stranger Things, 11 with Eggos. So here she is with her wig, and that's the difference between the standard common and this one. She's wearing a wig. So there's 11 with Eggos. And I just think that's cool, man. I would not mess with 11. Season 1 was awesome. Season 2 was even better, except for that one episode where she went all punk rock, and I could have done without that entire episode. But so far, I'm still in. Right next to 11 and the Demogorgon was the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Hopper. So here's Hopper. The only difference between this chase and the common version is this one, he's not wearing a hat. So there he goes. So not a whole lot. I'd say of the chases, this is probably one of the more lame ones. They didn't really put a whole lot of thought into this. I don't know. But I picked it up anyways because I like Stranger Things. Since we're still talking about Stranger Things, why not bring up another chase that I picked up? In fact, it's the only chase from Season 2 that's out so far. Maybe they'll release some more. But this is actually one I picked up at Target. Again, late night hunt, right before they were about to close. And I picked up the 8-bit Demogorgon chase. So this one's really cool. If you guys haven't seen the 8-bit ones, I just think they're cool. They definitely weigh a lot more than the standard ones. And I have the regular version of this too, but I have the chase version and the Target exclusive, which is almost impossible to find. Those things are tough. Really happy to have this one. Next up is a chase I never thought I would ever own. In fact, it wasn't even on the list. And I really don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I own it. So, yeah, maybe I'll trade it. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, here she is. Rainbow Dash Sea Pony. My Little Pony Chase. It's actually a pretty cool chase. Got some glittery effect to it. But, one of my favorites? No. I happened to get lucky at Walmart one day. Walked in and they had these guys sitting side by side. So I went ahead and picked them up. And after seeing The Last Jedi, I'm glad I did. So here we go. Pork chases. This is another lazy chase. Funko, you got to step up the game. I'm telling you. The only difference between this chase and the common is the mouth is open. I think they could have done a little better than that, but that's what we got. Honestly, the Target exclusive pork with his wings expanded is better than this. That should have been the chase. But anyways, I got 2 of these guys. Pretty happy to have them. Now, this next one I've actually owned for quite a long time. Super glad I did, and I actually found 3 of these exactly the same, side by side by side, exact same pop, exact same chase at Barnes & Noble on a Saturday. I think it was like 2 in the afternoon. Why they were sitting there, I have no idea, but they were literally sitting front and center. I walked in the door and they're sitting there side by side by side. Craziest thing. I haven't seen anything like it. But I'm glad I picked it up. So here we go. Bombshell DC Comics, Wonder Woman Chase. I'm a huge Wonder Woman fan. Huge. Wonder Woman's actually one of my favorite movies of 2017. And I'm just super glad to have this one. So I actually ended up buying I've got this one. I've got several other versions. I picked up the Funko Shop exclusive version with the gauntlets. I've got a lot of Wonder Woman pops. I don't know. So super stoked to have this one because Wonder Woman is awesome. All right, next up is a pop I got in the Black Friday mystery boxes from GameStop. You guys actually saw me unbox these live on air, and it was a good time to be had by all, but it was also frustrating. But first up, we've got Magnet Missile 8-Bit Chase. So this guy's pretty cool. Obviously, I've got the standard ones too. I believe I ended up with 5 Mega Men and 7 Jokers. So there we go. But Magnet Missile is the chase version of Mega Man. And it's actually a pretty cool chase. I kind of dig that one. Next up is one of the greatest villains in all of comics. No other than the Joker himself. So this is the 8-bit version. The difference between this one and the common is he is metallic. And again, this was a GameStop Black Friday box exclusive. Very cool chase. Very cool. So super happy to have him in my collection as well. I enjoy collecting these guys. I actually had 2 of these, and I gave one away to Ethan for doing an awesome thing during the Christmas season. So I actually gave one away. Guys, that is my Funko Pop Chase collection. I hope there's many more to be added over 2018. These are definitely not my favorite pops that I have. As you can see behind me up on the wall, that I've got a lot of them in cases that those kind of mean a little bit more to me than the chases. Even though they're not my favorite pops or even the most valuable pops that I own, I am glad to have them, and anytime I see one, I will pick it up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below what is your favorite chase. Maybe there's one you don't own yet, or maybe it's one you're hunting. But that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys have a great new year, and we'll see you soon. You stuck around to the end? Why would you do that? I actually have some bonus footage for you guys. Check this out. I have these 3 mystery minis that I'm going to open up. They've been sitting here for, I don't know, 2 months. Yeah, oh no, maybe a month. Maybe 2 months. No, almost 3 months I've had these things. All right, so anyways, I'm going to unbox these right now. I don't know what's in them. We'll find out. So this is the Kingdom Hearts box. This got Shadow and some other people. I don't know. Anyways, let's unbox them. Let's see what we got. So here we go. Here's the first one. These are in the GameStop Kingdom Hearts mystery box. All right, so we've got, you guys forgive me if I don't know the names of these characters, but here's what they look like. Here's the bag. It's thin, small. I don't know. I have no idea. So let's find out. All right, so, okay. I actually do know what this is because I have the pop. So, Shadow Heartless. Check him out. Oh, are you going to focus? You can do it. You can do it. There we go. All right, so there he is. It's kind of cool. So there's that one. Put him right there. All right, next up. Almost dropped that. All right, let's see what this one is. If you're a new subscriber, stick around to the end of most of my videos. There's always something going on. All right, so here we go. Ready? All right, so this is... I don't have a clue what this is. Who is this? You gonna focus for me? You can do it. There you go. All right, so no idea who this is. But evidently, he's got fleas. You can see him scratching the back of his head. So he's got fleas or ticks, one of the two. It's probably fleas or lice. With all that hair, probably needs to wash it and get rid of some of that stuff. But I'm gonna guess fleas, is that's why he's, I don't know. Anyways, there's that one. All right, there's one more. Here we go. All right, let's see if we can not get a duplicate. I don't need another dude with fleas. All right. Hold on. Feels different. Feels different. All right, here we go. I don't think it's one of those three or one of those two. Sorry. Let's see what this one is. All right, ready? Here we go. All right, it is somebody. I have no idea who this is. Who is this? Somebody put down in the comments below who the heck this is, because I have no idea. But, yeah. I don't know. She looks happy, whoever she is. She looks like she's in a good spot in her life. Maybe things are going right for her. Maybe she just got a new job. I don't know. Maybe she's dating this dude. Maybe they're like a couple. I don't know. And maybe like this dude right here is his pet. Is this like the pet and they're the couple? I don't know. Either way, she looks happy. Maybe she's happy because she just dumped this guy because he has fleas. Yeah, that's probably what happened. So, more power to her. See you guys.